Good morning. So this is a great workout for active older adults, seniors, anybody who might need a little extra assistance, either from a chair, not using very much workout, but just enough to get things moving and just effective for your body. Okay, so hopefully everyone's been getting out for some walks, some short walks or longer walks, or maybe even a few walks a day. Whatever works for you. So, starting with your ball, and if you don't have a ball, you don't need anything in order to produce self-resisted exercises and effectiveness. I'm going to show you a little bit of both for everything. Okay, so in just a warm-up, we can do a seated march. Okay, so moving the arms, lifting the feet off the ground. Any way you need to modify that or slow it down, there's no speed right or wrong. If you're going to stand, you can stand next to your chair and march. So just building up the blood flow and just warming your muscles up a little bit more. Okay, so getting to a point where you can take the legs and extend and tap in front of you. And then take the taps across, sitting up nice and tall. My rear end is sitting on the edge of the chair. You don't want to sit back, so this is me sitting all the way back in my chair and I can't really extend the legs. So it really does free movement up in the hips in order to accommodate better movement patterns. If you can sit a little more towards the edge of the chair and just extend. From a standing position, you're going to just take the heel out in front, keep your hips back just a little bit, and if this bothers your knees, hang on to a chair and just lightly tap the heels. You don't have to slam the heels into the floor. And then don't forget those cross bodies. So cross in front, cross, cross, cross. We're going to do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Arm circles. Standing up nice and tall. Let's go 10 to the front. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 10 behind, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you need to modify those, just bend the elbows and just circle the elbows. They can all be modified and adjusted to what your body needs. So please don't take any of these and say, well, I can't do that. Just do what you can, but try not to do more in terms of making the movement bigger. Just think about how your body is standing. Okay, so let's start by working your chest and your arms. And I want you to take the ball, if you have one, elbows out to the side, sitting on the edge of your chair, feet firmly planted into the floor. And let's do a 10-second hold while keeping the elbows out to the side. And if you have a partner in your house you're doing this with, see if you guys can watch each other and make sure the droopiness isn't happening. Okay, so go ahead and let that go. So that's a 1 10-second hold. By all means, these can all be done from a standing position also. And again, your body has to react. So let's do 10 singles now. Squeeze 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try not to take the heel of the hand off the floor, so you don't want your hands to come all the way out. Just keep that pressure on the ball. So, great for a chest squeeze. In order to loosen up your shoulders, do a pass behind, alternating with the ball or any other object you may have. And if you don't have a ball to squeeze, That's okay. You can actually do it with the palms of your hands pressing together. Remember to sit towards the edge of your chair, reach behind, try to sit tall, try not to roll, see? Try not to roll forward because your ball might roll away. Okay, so if you by any chance don't have a ball and you just want to do a chest squeeze, hands together in prayer position, pressing together, fingertips together, and then coming apart. Now the reason why I'm showing you with bent fingers is it does take a little bit of pressure off your wrists instead of really pressing into that 90-degree. That might put a little pressure. And just drop your elbows. If that works better for you, just drop the elbows and straighten that line out with your wrists. Okay, so let's move to your legs. Inner thighs, nice and tall, always moving, using your core. And I want you to squeeze the ball. Let's go with a 10-second hold. See how that ball flattens out a little bit and it takes out the rounding of the sides. Now you can keep your hands on your legs. You can put them on your hips, wherever you find comfortable. And then just release. Let's do 10 singles. Now we're going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So with these, I'm not moving my feet. I'm just squeezing and activating hips and inner thighs. Your core is also reacting because it's got to keep you sitting up nice and tall and strong. If you are folded forward and rounding, you'll notice you won't quite have as much strength as you want to and as you need to in order to flatten that ball. Alrighty, so standing leg extensions. Now we can do this from a seated position, but I'm going to show you from a standing position. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with lateral and then go behind. Lateral and behind. Lateral and behind. You're working on your balance and your strength. So you're balancing on that other leg. I'm holding onto the chair lightly. That's okay. Eyes are looking out. Neutral head on your spine. And then you turn around and we're going to do it on the other side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so what happens if you can't stand for that long? You can always do these from a seated position. You can lift. It's going to be a little bit harder to do going backwards, but I'm going to show you how. So working the quadricep, you just do lifting the leg, straight leg. You can also do this from a bent knee position. And here's the other thing you can do. You can go to the edge of your chair, reach back, and just lift, 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 and lift. It's really about getting the back firing and not just always moving everything forward. You can always do these if that long leg is too much on your knee. You can always do it from a bent knee position too. There are so many options. Here we go. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so planks. Everybody should be able to do a plank, and I'm not talking about the ones that are on the floor. You can do it from a standing position. You can either put your forearms against the wall and lean against the wall. Try to keep your body nice and straight. And here's the other thing you can do. This is really nice, especially to get your knees moving in terms of activating your core Your hands are out, straight out from the shoulders, and you're just going to march, lifting your knees. So keep looking at the wall in front of you, and lift your knees, alternating. And it's a great way to not only work your core, but you've got your legs and your hips. Take a little break, kind of shake it out for a little bit, and you can go right back to it. Maybe go back a little bit farther and drive. If you want to practice some balance, do all on one side first. See how I'm not moving my back leg? Lifting the knee, and then try the other side. 8, 7, you can always adjust. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Enjoy the workout, and I will be posting more. Don't forget to check out your movement and posture workouts that are on YouTube, and if you have Facebook.